welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, Woman with a Vision. My message from God today is to be careful. Use discernment. When you meet people and when you're around people, even your family and your friends, be careful. The enemy is always going to come for you when you're chosen by God, when God has something special for you to do, because he does not want to see you carry out what God has for you to do. He does not want to see you encourage his people. He does not want to see you win souls. He wants to destroy and devour anybody that he can. Be careful. Use discernment when it comes to being around certain people. Anybody that sits up purposefully and thinks of a plan to try to destroy you for no reason and they don't know you, something is wrong. And the thing that's wrong with them is that they're letting the devil use them to try to destroy other people out of their own insecurities. You cannot stop life. You're not God. You cannot stop a relationship. You cannot stop people liking other people. You can go and lie and say things about them that's not true, but that does not mean that you cannot stop that. You cannot stop people. You cannot stop a relationship. Somebody from being with somebody that they love. You cannot stop that. You can do things. You can go and lie and make up lies and try to do things, but you cannot stop that. What God has for you, no one can stop it. No one can stop that. Do you understand? What God has for you, no one can stop it. No one can stop your blessings. When God gets ready to bless you, no one can stop your blessings. When God gets ready to put you in that relationship, no one can stop that. They could come and lie and make up lies and do all kind of stuff to try to destroy it. You cannot stop what God has, his plans. You cannot stop his plans. You can try to, but you cannot stop God's plan. It's people out there that literally think that they can control the world by letting the devil use them to try to destroy other people. I had somebody tell me one time that I don't know God, that God doesn't love me, that I'm not doing anything that's pertaining to God. And I'm like, what makes you think that God loves you so much, but he doesn't love me? I immediately, when that person said that to me, I cut them off because I knew that that person was only speaking out of jealousy. I knew that that person was just letting the devil use them. And I knew that that person had something personal against me and that they did not want to see me succeed. I immediately cut them off. God's like, I told you. And God had told me a few people in my life a few years ago, don't talk to them no more. Don't associate yourself with them. Love them from a distance. And I was like, God, why? Because you didn't see, I did not see that these people did not have my best heart and interests. I didn't see it, but when God revealed it to me and he showed me, started to remind me, remember when this happened? In this situation, remember they said this to you, remember that the whole time they were working against you and you did not want to view that person in that sense or that way. We don't want to view people that we're close with as being our enemies, but sometimes that's just, it is what it is. And God is protecting you the whole time. Use discernment. Be careful of the people that you are around. The enemy will try to come and destroy you for no reason. People will pretend like they like you. They will be all up in your house, around your children the whole time. They're trying to secretively, behind your back, destroy you. Trust me, I've been there. This is from my own personal experience. I'm telling you, be careful. I never really talk about my life and the things that I've been through. But God said, talk about it and encourage someone else to let them know that I'm protecting them. I protected you. And he did. He protected me. He kept me safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. God has kept me for 44 years. And it has been some people that literally was trying to destroy me. All because their life wasn't going the right way. And my life was going good. So they don't want to see me do good because they're fearful that I will succeed past them. But why are you even worried and concerned about somebody else's life? You should be focused on yours and what you're doing. Not trying to destroy you. You're wasting your valuable time in life that we have on this earth to try to destroy someone else because you're afraid that they're going to do better than you. Because you're afraid that they're going to be in a relationship and be happy. And because you can have a relationship too. You can be happy too. But stop trying to destroy someone else's happiness. Like Tabitha Brown said, go have a good day. And even if you're not, don't go messing with nobody else. Don't go messing with nobody else. And people, they don't learn the lesson until it's too late sometimes. And they get so involved in other people's lives and try to destroy other people. And they end up losing in the end. When I was younger, I literally had somebody harassing me. This person played innocent. And the way I reacted, I shouldn't have reacted to the person the way I did, but I was so angry because I knew the person was lying. They were literally calling my phone and hanging up on me. And when I got a hold to that person, this was years ago when I was in my 20s. When I got a hold to that person, let me tell y'all something. I was so angry. I was like, so what is your problem? And that person wanted to play innocent because the people around them didn't believe. This person was so quiet and act like they want to be innocent. But the thing is, they were scared. They did all of that because they thought that I wasn't going to react. They did all of these things to me. And when I got a hold to that person, they were scared of me. And I told them, I said, I'm going to get you. I didn't even think about God and vengeance is mine or none of that. All I knew is I wanted to get this person because I knew I hadn't bothered them. I didn't even know who they were. I didn't know nothing about this person. They knew everything about me. And I was younger. I said, I'm going to get this person. I was so angry. And to this day, that person probably is still lying. Knowing that they were secretly, baby, they was watching me. They was watching me on my job. They was calling, hanging up in my face, just out to get me. And then the way I reacted, nobody believed what I said. They believed that person because the way that I reacted to the person. It's just the enemy will destroy you. He will cause you sometimes to destroy yourself because I shouldn't have reacted the way that I did. If I had reacted in another way, then people would have saw my side of the story and why I was so angry. But the way I reacted was bad. It wasn't good. But I thank God for that experience because I understand now that certain things you don't have to react to. People want you to react to them. They want to kind of come for you so they can say that you're crazy and do all this other kind of stuff. But I would never. I learned my lesson when I was younger. A lot of people, they don't know what you've been through, and they think that you're weak. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Everything that I went through, it was God showing me the way to go. Okay, if you get stuck in this situation again, you don't do that. And I know, but I do know how to defend myself. But I do know how to speak up for myself. I don't always have to react, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to let someone just run over me. I'm not going to just let you say things about me that's not true. There's a way to get your side of the story told. And there's a way. God protects us. Sometimes he'll say, just let it go. Let me do it for you. Let me work it out for you. You know, I know how to listen to God and say, you know, okay, yeah, they did this and to you, but I got you. I'm going to protect you. You know, when you get older, you don't go fighting and you don't go trying to defend yourself no more. You're like, okay, I'm going to let God, you know, you talk to God. And if he say, okay, it's time for you to speak up, it's time for you to talk about it, you know, listen to God. He will lead you in the right direction when it comes to certain things. I know that I have been through a lot in my life, and I know that there's someone else out there that's going through the same thing. But don't worry about people coming against you, because let me tell you something. God said vengeance is his. You know, and you know, people, that same person, they never, people that do things, you know, they wonder why their life don't go good. You know, they wonder why things don't, they never meet anybody, or they end up alone, or they end up not having things, because you got to think about the things that you've done to people. You know, be careful of who you mistreat. Sometimes, you know, people will hook up in relationships and be with somebody, and they'll be 10 toes down for that person. They'll be willing to destroy another person because of somebody. Like, no, that's toxic. That's toxicity, you know. Don't ever love someone so much that you would humiliate yourself for them. That's not love. That's not love. Don't ever be in love with somebody so much that you will humiliate yourself and make yourself look crazy for somebody. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Even your family, like, that person probably wouldn't even do the same for you. What you're doing for them, they probably wouldn't even do that for you. They probably would turn their back on you and walk away. Sometimes we give our all to people that wouldn't do the same for us. But God loves you so much. God is the only one on this earth that is 100% by your side, no matter what's going on. He'll never turn on you. He'll never try to destroy you purposefully. He's not your enemy. He protects us, even when we can't see it. Know that God loves you, and to remember to use discernment, and remember to be careful of the people that you're around. Sometimes just sit back and watch and listen. Listen to things that people say. They'll give you clues. When they're not for you, they will give you clues. God will show you. He will show you. Just use discernment. Know that God loves you so much. I feel like I'm rambling on, but I just feel the need to come on here and just say, you know, I've been through it. My life is a testimony. My life is an encourager to people who are going through the things that I had already experienced. Know that you're going to win in the end. Know that the reason why you're going through the things that you're going through and you're around those people that they're doing wrong is because God has something. He wants you to learn something. Because he has something for you to do. And you know, this journey that we go on with God, it's not for the weak. So everything that happens in your life is there to make you stronger. Know that God loves you just that much. And I love you too. Be blessed.